Hey guys, Keith again with Bulletproof RC. This is my TFL Racing Bronco kit. I had an itch for a Class 2 rig with scale realism. I hope you guys enjoy. Fiberglass body and steel roll cage being the main draw for this vehicle. A number of other items on this vehicle make it stand out. Very little plastics are used in this kit. I think the rod ends might be the only plastics in the entire kit. Even the steering wheel and shifter inside the console, they're also metal. The interior is fiberglass. The seats. The seats are plastic, and of course all the scale accessories I've added, a lot of those are plastic, but yeah, this thing's very beefy. I'm not sure, if this thing's going to win any competitions on crawling ability, because it's a little outdated. It's got SCX10 1 style axles, so it's got large pumpkins. The servo is mounted on the chassis. Decent turn radius, but like I said, those pumpkins are low and gonna drag on some things. But this is just a cool vehicle. It's just one I had to have just because it oozed coolness. And if you like scale vehicles, I'm sure you'll agree this is a pretty neat rig. As you've seen from the pictures, I've added a number of things. Proline Shocks, Pitbull Rock Piece tires. Those are Crawler Innovation foams inside. They're closed cell. there's quite a bit of a gap between the tire and the edge of the tire, so it gives you that foamless tire traction, but yet gives you the sidewall stability that only Crawler Innovation closed steel foams can give you. These foams are actually made for these tires, so the fit is intentional. The battery mounts in the back under the spare tire. You just release these two clips. You can lift it. I did choose, you can put a full-size battery in here, but I chose to use a small size battery. I don't have the measurements handy, but I just liked it, the small battery being hid under the spare tire, because once the spare tire is closed, it is pretty hidden. I chose to put a license plate on the end of the battery. I've got some more license plates coming. I know the Jeep does not go with this vehicle, but I've got some new ones made and being shipped here. Just hadn't arrived yet, so I put that on there temporarily. Put Bruce Willis in there. About to be a new movie, M. Night Shyamalan movie released with Bruce Willis in it. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailers, but yeah, big fan of Unbreakable 2, or Mr. Glass, should I say. The title of the movie is just going to be freaking awesome. Of course, this is Bruce Willis from Pulp Fiction, but he'll do just fine. I got me a dog cooler fishing rod. That's a toolbox, but it will work for a tackle box. I got a jack in the back, axe and shovel on the rear roll bar, and then of course a spare fuel can. Got to have one of those, and can't miss the fire extinguisher back there as well. Put a roof light on. It's pretty bright. Got that from Apex Hobbies. Apex does a number of lighting options for RC. These are some Alien Tack wheels, I believe, and I chose that design specifically for trying to stay with the theme of what is already back there for the spare. Stock tires on this vehicle that came with the kit. Let me grab them real quick. They were about the same size. Nothing wrong with these tires. Just like the offset of these. Plus, of course, you can't beat Rock Beast tires. These are fine. Did put some lead weight inside just to kind of make them a little heavier, but they're optional tire. They're a little bit taller than the Rock Beast and a little narrower, but I like the stance that the Rock Beast gives, so happy with that. If you're interested in the color of paint that I chose, I did go with Testers, and that is Flaming Orange. There's your part number 1840. If you're interested, that is a lacquer paint, and after I painted it with several coats, I did go over it with a little wax just to protect it. We'll see how that holds up. Hopefully it'll do pretty well. Of course, as it gets roughed up on the rocks, I'm going to try weathering techniques. I'm new to that, so we'll see how that goes. But that is a Shapeways front grille. The front of this vehicle is pretty detailed out of the box. It has these aluminum light fixtures here to go in there and everything, but the decals for the front grille, I heard some people complain about those on YouTube already. I ordered the Shapeways grille, and it's a direct bolt in. It just held in place with these headlights that screw in, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Guess that'll do it for this video, guys. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I got my trusted Spectrum DX4C bound to the vehicle, and of course the winch is functional through the DX4C, and yeah, we'll see how this thing does out on the rocks. And as always, guys, like and subscribe to Shoe Fits, and have a great day.